We all know why we're here. You guys know why I invited you guys here. But I'll go over the reason why we're here for the viewers, just to put in a little bit of context. So my name is Peggea and I'll be the host of this show, basically. So just to give you a little bit of perspective, is that this is a platform for Ritchie, people who grew up here or are currently still living in Ritchie, a place for them where they can express themselves, talk about their success, their talents, also their struggles, the situation that they had to overcome and the path that they chose. Most importantly, just to inspire the young ones, show them that possibilities are endless and they're not limited, you know. It's for them to, even though it might be hard from here, starting from where we are, it's also like, but it's not impossible to get somewhere. So just in sum, it's just like, it's a platform for us, by us. So then, so moving on, we're going to have yourself present each other, and then we'll move on to the first question. So, Mika, we're going to start with you.
Yes, my name is Mika LeGacy, and I'm still currently living in Ritchie. I am glad and honored to be here. Thank you very much.
My name is Madie. Just came back from school, and I'm still living in Ritchie.
Were you born and raised here, or if not, then when did you move here, when did you come to the neighborhood?
I'm from Sudan. I think I came here 2000, and then I guess it was the first neighborhood I came in, and yeah, that's about it at the moment.
How about you?
I'm from DRC. Some of you might not know, but Democratic Republic of Congo. I'll rephrase that again, I stumbled. But yes, I'm from DRC.
Yeah.
I was born, not raised. I immigrated to Uganda to Kenya, then here. I arrived here in 2003. Then as I arrived in 2003, I came to actually, where was it? Vani before I got here. Then afterwards I came to Ritchie. So since then I've been here.
So you came straight here, right?
No, I went to Egypt first,
Yeah.
and then when I came to, I don't know if it was Ottawa or where, but I was in this motel. It was a nice motel. To this day, I still want to know where it's at, but I don't know where it's at.
You should the motel or reception house.
I don't know. It's not one of these.
Hey, just saying, bro.
No,
We've been there, bro.
No. It's not one of these.
Yo.
It's actually a nice, beautiful place, you know. And to this day, I still can't find it. That I moved into Ritchie, and I've been here since.
What is it like living in Ritchie?
There's a lot of stuff that happens in Ritchie that the media portrays as, oh, it's the hood, the neighborhood, it's so bad. But they don't see what's actually inside, you know, the people. It's not just the people from in here that's all the problem. It's the people from outside that's coming in.
To live in Ritchie, man, I've been here for some time, and just being from some time. When you're younger, there's certain people that you somewhat look up to, rather it's in school, playing sports, or at home. A lot of it will come from us hanging out with each other. There always has been like people, especially in the basketball court, that we look up to because their basketball skills were just like the next level, no matter how many years they're over us. So I remember one time there was this person that would tell me exactly, you know, stay in school, do this and do that, you'll be fine, everything will be great. They were giving me great counsel. But afterwards, few years down the line, I look at them now and I'm just like, man, what really happened? Because most of us, we don't have any, you know, older siblings.
Yeah.
So it was them that we're looking up to. So next thing you see now, I'm looking at them, I'm like, yo, what happened to your life? Some of them, it's either they're doing drugs, or they're selling it, or they're in prison, or just something. So growing up, it was kind of difficult in a way, because there's certain outlets or certain access that you wanted to have that would help you to not only reach your goals, but to be honest, get out the hood.
Tell me about like some struggle you guys have faced, just you know, growing up here. Some, for example, you know, like usually, because I've per se like growing up here in this neighborhood, you know, although like it's a great neighborhood, I always had fun growing up here. Although I was never like a kid that would go outside all the time because my parents are always like so controlling. But like, you know, we still had our struggles. We still had fun. Like we're in a low funded neighborhood, you know, it's very hard. My parents didn't work at the time. Still, my dad's still in between jobs, you know. So like one of the struggles I had was like finding something to eat, you know. So like to the point where like my uncle had to come here, you know, like to the food bank and get food, you know. That's the type of struggle I had growing up here. So like what kind of struggles you guys faced?
The struggle, well, for myself coming here was, it was heavy. Cause back home in Congo, like, man, we had our own home.
Yeah.
We owned things. It's not like we were renting or borrowing. So having to come here was, man, let me just say we downsized. No, and I never knew what a project was, like the ghetto. Like I never knew that. So coming here and they tell me, you're from the ghetto, you're this. I'm like, no, I'm not, man. I have a home, I have this, but I'm not from the ghetto. Because I never understood what ghetto was. So I was still an immigrant. I'm like, yo. So sometimes I'll be talking to my dad, like, yo, qu'est-ce qu'il dit, man? If your person's telling me I'm from the ghetto, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that to somebody? But the struggle was having to live with a single parent because my mom passed away when I was very, very young, and me being like one of the oldest, there's a lot of responsibility that were given to myself and my sister. And not just responsibility, but we were the ones that they looked up to for not only advice, but they looked us for like sometimes providing. That was really hard because there's certain things when you look at other people, they have both of the parents. So do you have like double income whatsoever? There's certain things that I could not have. Like for example, playing soccer, sometimes I could not even afford cleats.
Yeah.
So I will have to, someone will just have to go ahead and like provide it for me, or I have to work in order for me to have access to cleats. And the other thing, there's certain events I could not go in high school. I could not chill with, you know, people my age a lot of times because I had to take care of things at home.
Yeah.
So the struggle, it was crazy. And props to my dad, man. My dad held it down as much as possible. Him being a single parent, it was not easy at all, having to raise about 5 children. So it was not easy, but hey, it's possible. Look at where we are now.
I have 2 struggles, maybe. I could have more, but like 2 main ones are like money, providing for the house, and being one of the oldest brother at home. It's really tough because I guess my mom is a single mom now, up at, you know, and we've been having a couple situations here and there. It's hard to provide when you have no money. So I guess I was the oldest one. I had to work, provide for the family here and there.
How important was the house for you guys growing up?
This house?
Yeah, how important was this place, the place we're in right now? How important was it for you guys?
I think this was key. And I don't know, to be honest, if I didn't know this place, I don't know what I would be right now. That's the thing, because this is the first place I came to, and it was Beth that was working here.
OG Beth.
What's her name? Reagan.
Yeah. Christine was also
oh
there.
My gosh, Kaim.
There's many people.
They all were here. They all started here. They built up this place for us. We were just kids running around left, right. We didn't know what we were doing. You know, we were just in the streets running around here and there. And they just told us, hey, come to this program, you know, just come here, do your homework here, give us snacks. There was a lunch program. We didn't have lunch. We'd go to school. We just walk through the door, grab our lunch, take our bus, and head to school.
Yeah.
And we knew we could always count on this place to have our back, you know. We come from school, we have nothing to do, instead of being on the streets, waiting here, playing video games, playing cards on the computer, just whatever, you know. Like, this was a good thing. Like, this is what shaped me, to be honest.
It helped a lot. So, especially a lot of times, the basketball, open gym, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh my goodness. No, bro. It was serious. Back then, you have no idea. Not even just the Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes even at the back. Like the outside court, and there's also a middle one. So what was going on over there, man, it's really, really, really crazy. Playing with the older ones, man, they did not give you no room to mess up. And they will know. People will come to the court, they already have the teams in mind.
Yeah.
So for them to pick you, you have to be like, man, this is like NBA drafts right now. No. Like, you have no idea. Some people will be waiting for a good minute. They will not get selected. They will just be watching. So the sports program really helped, man, because it taught you discipline, dedication, commitment. Me and him were going at it, bro. Like, we'll work each other up, yo, let's go practice. We'll go and do it, because we also went to the same school. So automatically, like, yo, next year we have to make sure we're on top of our game.
Because I know I was always in the house, you know, like, I come from school, you're in the house, like, I'll be like, yo, I'm just going to take a walk, okay, come back later, you know, like, from like grade, I got here around like, what, not even sure when I got here, I was still like grade 4, I think, when I got here. I used to live right there in that shelter. And then, like, you know, they were like, okay, now I'm moving to Ritchie. Okay, fine, you know, move to Ritchie. First house I remember in Ritchie was like, they're trying to give us like a house with like a broken window, you know.
Sheesh.
Like, anyone could just open the door from outside. And my uncle was like, nah, no, we're not gonna do this, you know. But like, so then they give us like a house, you know, close to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're kind of like neighbor. Like, if you get out of your house, you can see my house from there. Yeah. So I was there like, what, grade 4. Yeah, till now, you know, basically. So for me, from grade 4 to like grade 7, I wasn't really outside, you know. So I didn't really like.
Yo, you gonna know kind of do it. My Mike and Peggea come out. Bro, yo, he was one of those men that take the yellow bus, after the yellow bus straight home, and the man will know when he gets home.
Yeah, that's exactly,
Holy.
exactly it. Like, no lie, that was literally my life to like grade 7.
Convict.
Then like, I remember my first time getting involved with this was like when I started working summer camp. And I was like, what, grade 9, going grade 10?
Yo, for everybody who's watching this or who will watch this, it's okay. Now he's allowed to go out, okay? He can come to the house. Matter of fact, we're at the house right now. So don't worry. Yeah. Mama gave him time now. He can go out.
Yeah. How did like this program really like help you guys just like, with your struggles? Me, it was like, help me just find myself, you know, get out there, start speaking to people, make new friends, make connections. So like, how'd you guys, how did the program that was offered here help you guys?
The program helped a lot because one thing was my dad knew where I was. Back then, you didn't have phones.
Yeah.
You had payphones, and even if you had payphones, it's still not enough for him to actually trust that you're gonna be where you say you're going to be. So from here, at least he knows I'm at the house, he knows who I'm with and why I'm there. And the other thing is that he can actually come here because it's close. So that was one of the things that helped. And the other part was that, man, they helped you with homework. If you needed whatever supplies that you might not even have, they'll give it to you and you don't have to worry about it. You come here. One thing is I was struggling in, man, like school.
For me, I guess it helped me out as, I used to be a bully. Nobody knew this, but I used to be a bully.
No, I remember. But you go ahead. I remember.
I used to be a bully, you know. I was fresh here. Everybody, like, you know, you say one thing about me, I'll beat you up. Because I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know English. I didn't know anything. I thought you were just making fun of me, you know. So I just used to be a bully, and then I guess my English picked up from that school and here the most.
What school is that? Dr. Ritchie?
Dr. Ritchie.
Oh, okay.
From Dr. Ritchie and here the most because I guess they're connected. They were like that, you know. Finish school here, you walk here, you do your homework to help you out with the homework. And that was my struggle, I guess. I was bad in school, you know. I didn't know how to read, I didn't know how to write, I didn't know anything. And I guess coming here kind of helped me out with that a little bit. And it actually kind of, you know, give me a sense of, hey, why am I going to beat up somebody for no reason just because, you know, they're making fun of me like this? You could just walk away, you know? Like, there's nice people in this place, but there's also mean people. It's just how you look at it.
Question is 2 parts, you know. Challenges, working with the youth, and something that you feel like has succeeded while working with them as well.
I guess some of the challenges, I guess it can relate to me too, is they're being hardheads. They don't like to listen sometimes, you know? They think they know everything. And it's not all the kids, it's just some of the kids, you know? But it takes time, you just have to be patient with them. You just have to guide them slowly, get in there. Some other challenges are like done with their homework. Some kids are not good in school, you know? They struggle. But their parents don't know that, but we know that. So we try to like talk to their parents, like, hey, what is he doing at school? What is he doing wrong? Like, how can we help you, help him become better at what he needs to be, you know? And I guess what worked for us was like the one-on-one counseling. At the homework club, we had a kid, we just take the kid aside, help them with their homework. When they do their homework, they get a prize. So basically, that's like a way of motivating them to be like, hey, I have to do my homework because if I do my homework, I know I'm gonna get something back in return. And it helped them out here and in school at the same time. So that's what I liked about it, to be honest.
How about you, Mika?
Yeah, well, one of the things that working here, I realized and also came to understand is that those in the community or the children in the community, they want to be heard, appreciated, and also valued, because most of them, if not all, like, let's be honest, they're lonely. They don't have someone to talk to or someone to even reach. So they just wanted to be loved and also to show like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those are one of the things that we faced. And it's not that the children were trouble. It's the fact that some way or however, that was one of the ways to trying to get attention. That's how they probably went about it, because some of us probably did it. Like Nicky Nine Door, bro. Like, let's be honest.
We all did it.
Nicky Nine Door, yo, cops and robbers. Like there's certain games we play and we realize, I don't know why we play that game.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go to people's, doors, not even just windows, and just throw rocks. We don't even care if the window breaks or something, but those were the ways, bro. You know what I mean? Or sometimes we just like play fight and then someone gets murked. But those were the ways, because when it came down to it, man, a lot of us, you are home and your parent is not there, so you had nobody to parent you. So when it came to giving advice or whatever it may be, that was not there. And a lot of it came from identity crisis, identity issues.
Madie, you're playing university ball, so you recently came out from a year over there in New Brunswick, and you also run like a free athletic training program for the youth called New Maximum Athlete. And Mika, you're an entrepreneur, you have your own barber shop, so just kind of like, can you guys give us a little bit about like, can you guys talk a little bit about that? So we can start with Madie, just talk about a little bit like your experience over there in New Brunswick, and also like your Maximum Athlete. How is it?
Okay, I guess we can talk about the school first.
Yeah.
So basically, I finished high school, played a year at Algonquin. Well, not even a year. I played like a half a semester at Algonquin. I didn't like the coach. It really is what it is. And then I started training with Manal, keeping helping me out, and then he's the one that helped me out get to school. And I was looking at like 4 different schools, and then this was like a last minute school that I went to, Grand University, Moncton, New Brunswick. I went out there, and it's actually, it's a good experience. You get to learn a lot of things, like you gotta be by yourself, you gotta cook for yourself, you gotta be conscious of school, you gotta do sports, you gotta multitask, you gotta time management helps you out with a lot. So I guess that experience was good. I wouldn't mind going back and doing it again, but that was good. And then Maximum Athlete, I guess, I don't know if I had the idea or we had the idea. It was me, you, JJ, every summer thing, So the summers, I just let people know on the IG, hey, this one we're in the sessions, Saturday, Sundays, there's a time, people show up, we go to the workouts. Some people like it, some people can't take it, but it's all dedication, it's like hard work, If you go to the gym and you haven't been in the gym in your life and you do chest and your chest is sore the next couple of weeks, what are you gonna do? Give up and say, I can't do this, it's too hard, or you're gonna push yourself. That's what basically my approach is, I push the kids. Whoever wants it, they will come back. Whoever doesn't want it, they will. It is what it is. But like, I can't be in your head like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You gotta have it yourself. You gotta want it, I guess that's mainly the thing that I opened up for, Because I like sports, and when I'm done with everything, I'm trying to have my own facility, run my own, big place, and just enjoy life,
So how about you, Mika? So why don't you talk a little bit about your barbershop, Prophetic Cutz?
Yes, Prophetic Cutz. So it's not just myself, I'm not on the owner, but we are partners, you could say. So it's myself and my 2 brothers that we're with. It's now about a year and maybe a month or so that it's been in operation. So it's going really great. This is something where I started cutting when I was about 15 years old. So 15 years old, I picked that up there. That was the time also when we were playing basketball. I got offered a sponsorship, fully paid for one of the best basketball teams in town then, Phoenix. So I was offered that and all that, but at that moment I had to decline it because that's the time when I was learning how to cut hair as well. So if you look at it this way, I have something that's guaranteed and I know how to do it very well, and then you also have something that I don't know about. The thing that was just there is passion. Vision was also there, but mostly the passion was there. And curiosity is what really driven me there, because I looked at myself, I'm like, okay, how long am I going to continue playing basketball? And bro, man's was not growing, man. They told me, bro, you drink milk, man, you will grow. They tell me if you sleep enough hours, you will grow. I believed all those, man. I looked at my pops, I'm like, damn. I looked at him, man, my dad's not that tall, man. I'm like, man, I don't know if I will grow. So each and every day I kept checking my height, Bro, I would take a nap, wake up, I'm like, maybe I do.
Madie, tell us a little bit like your comfort zone. Were you comfortable going away for school, for playing basketball out, or like somewhere that you need to know about? Or would you have thoughts about, staying? Because a lot of youth nowadays, especially because, they're offered a lot of opportunities, but sometimes telling them they have to go somewhere, and you're often scared to go somewhere you have no idea before. So like, give us a little bit about insight on that. Maybe could help some kids struggling with whether they should go and chase opportunities or should stay. So can you just tell us a little bit of that?
I guess basically there was a lot of stuff that could have stopped me from actually leaving. That's one was my family, because knowing that not everything is stable in the house, and like if I leave, what's gonna happen? If I stay, I know I'm gonna be there to help out and everything. But like at the same time, I talked to my mom, and then I told her, hey, this is the situation. I'm going to play. I got a basketball. I got to play basketball here. I'm gonna take it. And then we had a conversation, and she's like, okay, you know what? I understand. So she let me go. So I took that, and going there, I guess the first day I went, I was kind of nervous. I was like, I never been to this place. This is out east. This is somewhere new. Like I'm like, what the heck? Why am I here? I went. That's all. I'm just like, I was shocked. Just full of white people. I actually wanted to take my luggage and go back home. I was about to be like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm not staying here. But then I guess I took the chance and I stayed for a little bit longer. And then the coach talked to me, drove me around the city, showed me this place, showed me what it needs to be, what is this, what is that. And then I got introduced to the school athletics, the school principals, the teachers. I guess that made me more like, hey, I guess, they're really nice people, They make you feel welcome. They introduce you to yourself, and like they make you feel like, hey, you're at home. If you need anything, just come to us. They'll help you out. And most of these youths that we have here going on, it's like, I guess they're so comfortable knowing that, hey, they're gonna wake up in the morning, they're gonna have food to eat, they're gonna have a shelter over their head. They have a mom that's still there, not babysitting them, but like just there for them, They don't know how to be their own person. They don't know how to take that step out of it, They're so used to just waking up, doing the same routine. But like, when you look back at it, where is that routine gonna get you? If you don't take the chance to like explore, be like, hey, okay, I went here, this didn't work. Next place, Find out what worked and what didn't work. They don't want to do that. They're just stuck in this area.
Listen. No. Listen, this man, we are a Algonquin, okay? I'm like, my mind is, okay, this guy's at a Algonquin playing basketball. So I go there because I was still in school as well as he was. I go there, I'm like, yo, isn't Maddock supposed to be playing? I don't see nobody on the bench that looks like Maddock. And as you see, I'm finding out to other people. They're like, yo, nah, man, this guy left. I'm like, what do you mean he left? Where did he go? They're like, he left for basketball, he got enough. I'm like, what? So from there, when you message Mans, I had his old number, so I didn't know. He never updated me. Listen, he never updated me. I'm like, how do I get a hold of this guy? Even if you go on Facebook, whatever you may go, it won't work. So I'm like, yo, man, forget this. So from there it goes. Man, this man's left, bro.
Not a lot of people knew that he left. Kept it low key a little bit. Not a lot of people knew he left because what's the point of saying, hey, I'm leaving, I'm going to play back. There's no point. I don't want that. I don't want that attention. I just want to leave for myself and do what I have to do, If I get a good experience, I get a good experience. If I do bad, I know what I did wrong, and I come back and I work on that. That's basically what I did. That's what I did. And for all these youth, I can just tell them, hey, if you get an opportunity, go for it. There's no point in holding back and say, no, my friends are here, my parents are here. Where are they going to bring you? Where's your friends going to bring you? If they get an opportunity, you know they're going to take it. So why don't you take your opportunity? That's just what you have to do, to be honest.